On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Bringing it back. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He is finally out of bounds. Doing that end zone on that return.
And this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's...
I'm out in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keep it on the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box and more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that run.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, doing the make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense is about filling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. He makes the connection. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He wants to throw it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Had to get rid of it quickly. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that... down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking to throw, it's Brooks. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The completion well past the sticks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally make the stop at the big... They need to move those sticks for the first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They're bringing heat. They're working that left side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Makes the grab over the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing a big hit stick with him, too. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Kentucky right back to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is... We're on third down, fourth down. On fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He wants to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. This is a 3rd and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They're trying to get to it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field, it's Brooks. Getting some heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. We definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been a